Now we're going to start talking about angles that are formed when you have two lines crossed by by a third line, which is called the transversal. Okay, so when we have two lines crossed by a transversal, first of all, let's talk about corresponding angles. Okay, and corresponding angles are basically just a pair of angles in the corresponding or matching corners of the two lines and the transversal. So for example, we could talk about angle 2 and angle 6. They're corresponding because they're in the same corresponding positions compared to the lines and the transversal. So they're both above the line. So angle 2 is above line L and angle 6 is above line M. And they're both to the right of the transversal. So they have the same corresponding relationships to the lines. Okay, and the thing that you need to know is that if the lines are parallel, then the corresponding angles are congruent, but it also works the other way around. If you know that the corresponding angles are congruent, then it guarantees that the lines are parallel. Okay, so we would say that angle 2 is congruent to angle 6 because they are corresponding angles. So assuming that these two lines are parallel, then those two are going to be congruent. Okay, there are lots of corresponding angles though in our example, so let's just list them out. So for example, angle 4 and angle 8 are also corresponding angles because they are both below their lines and to the right of the transversal. Same with angle 1 and angle 5 are both to the left of the transversal and above the two lines, and similarly for angle 3 and angle 7. They're both below their lines and to the left of the transversal. And so again, if the lines are parallel, then that guarantees that the corresponding angles are congruent. And if the corresponding angles are congruent, it also guarantees that the lines are parallel. It goes both ways.